Hello, dishes! Welcome to another show of Cooking in the Kitchen with Constancia. Okay, so today we're gonna make something called ceviche. Okay, and now normally, normally the ceviche it has raw fish. Okay, well it's not really raw, but it's not like you don't cook it, like in a pan. That's why I don't even have nothing to cook with, okay? Because you don't normally, when you make the ceviche, you make it with lime, okay? Like this, okay? You make the lime, look, it's all shiny, okay? Ooh, it got lipstick on it, it's so pretty. Look, it had little lips on it, ay. Hola, yo soy limon, hello. Anyway, the first time I had ceviche, I didn't know what the hell it was. I was like, ooh, what is this? It's really good. And it was made, I think, with tilapia or something like that. And I tried to make it when I go home, and I looked it up. I looked it up, and they said you don't cook the fish. And I was like, what the hell? If you don't cook it, you're gonna get sick, right? I mean, just if it's not like sushi grade, you can eat sushi, and it's like called sushi grade, and it's good because it's really fresh. But you gotta get some really good fresh fish, okay? Because it's like you put it up and you cut it all up, right? Normally, this is how it works. You put it in and then you cover it in real lime juice, okay? Like I think like 8 limes or something like that. It's a lot. And then you cut it out. You can do it with like scallops, and you can do it with stuff like that, white fish and salmon. I think you can just do it with salmon. But today I'm gonna do it with shrimp because I don't want to take the time to know. Because when you do it with the fish, you have to leave it overnight for it to like basically cook in the refrigerator, and I don't have time to do that shit anyway. So today we're gonna make the ceviche, the kind I make that is with the shrimp. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting it in here. Here's my ingredients. Okay, I have the ajo, the garlic. And then I have all of this stuff. It's the caldo de tomate. I have the chipotle lime. It's kind of the hot, but it's not really hot. And then I have the Goya sazonador. It's really good. It has a lot of stuff in it. And then of course, I got my Mexican oregano with the cumin. Cuminos, cumin for you. And then of course, my extra non-virgin olive oil because she used to sleep around. Okay. So then I got all my vegetables over here. Okay. So to start off with, I'm gonna get my shrimp and I'm just gonna put it in. There, done. Okay. That was quick, right? Okay, I know, right? It didn't take that long. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Just mix it up, really good. Ooh, it's kind of cold and slimy. Well, I like slimy shit. No, it's not slimy. You're gonna watch this, okay? Because you wash it and it does smell like fish. Cause we don't like a lot of stuff that smell like fish. Some things smell like fish, sometimes they don't. I don't like fishy smelling things that I put in my mouth. Okay, what? Who's on?
Esme Guzman.
Hello, Esme. How are you doing? Esme's really amazing. She's my friend growing up. Okay, we used to do. Remember I told you about the Halloween that they were gonna kill us and stuff. Okay, she was the one that was with me. And when she and her husband, they do mariachis, right? She's a singer, and when we were younger, we used to work at the SeaWorld together, and she was saying, I like, la, 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 la. She was like that, and she was saying like San Antonio. She was really good, and that's when she met her husband. His name is Miguel. And he just played the guitar and the violin and other stuff like that. And now they have all these little kids, like they have 3 kids. And they all play really good. They're so beautiful and they sing so well. I'm so happy that she watches my show.
She said she was the unattractive one.
Oh, the unattractive one? That's what I know.
She said in Spanish, un beso y un abrazo for you and the guerra.
Yeah, she said she's gonna kiss me and she loves me. I love you too, mija. Okay, now I gotta get back to my show. Stop interrupting me, mija. Anyway, okay, so here we are. I got the trick. Okay, now I'm gonna put this in. Okay, and what this is these are olives, and you can just get whatever type of olive. Okay, you don't have to juice a lot, but I think I'm gonna juice like maybe 20. I don't know, something like that. But You probably have this around if you drink, because you know, you like to drink a lot of martinis and stuff. I know how you white people like, you drink all that shit. Mexicanos, they don't drink that, they drink cerveza. With salt around the beer can and stuff like that. You know, you white people, you have a aluminum popcorn. Yeah, and then you get drunk like that. And that's why, because you drink so many martinis.
Carmen.
But you know, Mexicanos, we don't drink that shit.
Carmen
We drink tequila.
hi.
Huh?
Carmen says hi.
Carmen, I love you, Carmen. I was thinking about you the other day because when Carmen came down, she came here and she visited me, right? And we were like at the Park City with all the gringos, right? They were all rich and stuff. And we were all messing around and we were dancing in the middle of the big Park City. They have this like, they have the restaurants and then they have all the, I don't know, some little shops. And we were dancing and saying stupid stuff. I don't know. The stupid white people were looking at us. Ay, stupid Mexicans, what are they doing? They're supposed to be cleaning. Ay, pendejo. I don't know. So anyway, I love you, Carmenita. I miss you. You need to come down again or come up, I guess, because, you know, we're here. Okay. So I got all of the alas and I put them in. Okay. Now, I'm going to get some ajo. Garlic for you gringos. Okay. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Se estaba escapando. Ay, mira. ¡Cucuy! ¡Cucuy! And then I think I'm gonna add 2 more. I like a lot of garlic in this. It's really good. It's a lot of flavor. And you know, if you like things, you like to drink and stuff like that. What happened? What fell? Something fell. I don't know what it was. Anyway, so I'm cutting the garlic. Okay. Just like I always do. And I think this was like 6 cloves of big cloves of big garlic, because you know I like it big. Anyway, okay. I got all the big garlics. And you use the real ones because you just use the powder and it doesn't have as much flavor. And then it when you're mincing like this, it's really good because it gets all over. And the aroma is really good. It smells so good right now. This ajo is so good. Makes me want to just lick it right up. But you know, like I told you, remember that time a little kid, he ate the ajo, estaba had a chill. I didn't know, whatever. Okay, so now I have cilantro. And I'm gonna use like about a handful for this, okay? About a handful of cilantro. And it's already watched it, I watched it. Actually, my gringa sister watched it. It's so nice to have a gringa sister, you know. You have someone who helps you remind you that, hello, you have 5 minutes to get on, you better get your makeup on, stupid. It's like, oh, I forgot, what the hell, I gotta get my clothes on and do my hair, not my makeup and not my stuff. And I'm like, hey, look, I didn't even do my nails. But you know, sometimes being someone who's famous, you know, you forget sometimes. I'm just kidding, I know I'm not famous. I just love doing this show because it's fun. Okay, so I got all of this cilantro. I'll cut it up like that. Okay. And I'm putting it in the bowl. Now look, I got a lot of these ingredients. A lot of ingredients in here. Okay. I got the olives. I got the chile. I got the ceviche. And I got the ajo, the garlic. Okay. And now I have 2 tomatoes. Right? And I'm gonna cut them up. And you know why I'm doing this? Because you know, you probably notice when I do it like this. Like that. Because sometimes the little tomato thingies, it don't let you get all the way through. I mean, I have a sharp knife. It's sharp. I mean, I have really sharp knives. But, you know, sometimes the little skin on the... I better not. I'm gonna cut myself. And then there's gonna be blood all in this stupid ceviche. Stupid. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, no. So I have this because sometimes it's hard to cut the tomatoes. You know, sometimes you can just one of those kind that have the knife that has the tips on them. But I don't use them. I mean, I do for bread and stuff like that, but you know, not all the time. Okay. Okay, so I got that. And I have this tomato put in. Okay. And I'm gonna put the other tomato in. Now there's a lot of fresh ingredients in here. And the best way to do this is to make it fresh. Because if you don't make it fresh and then later on it gets all nasty and it doesn't taste good. And then the day next, if you don't eat it today, you put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes it tastes bad, I don't like it. And you know, you got shrimp in there, and then if the shrimp gets old, it tastes nasty. It tastes like dirty, you know, dirty bad stuff. I know, right?
Diana Martinez joined, and your sister Susie.
Hello, Diana. Hello, Susie.
Hola.
Hola, bitches. Hello. Oh, someone asked me the other day, how come every time you say hello, bitches? I say hello, bitches, because all of my friends growing up, we just don't call each other bitches, okay? If I didn't call you a bitch, it's because you were really a bitch, okay? If I liked you, I call you, hey, bitch, what's up, bitch? You know, we're related. My amiga, mija, hello. And that's what we call each other. It'd be, hey, bitch, hello, how are you? If I don't call you a bitch, it's because I don't like you, shit. I don't like you, and I don't like nothing about you. Okay, so if I'm calling you a bitch, it's because I like you. Okay, so all you people that watch, I like you. You're my bitches, okay. You know, we all hang out on the little, what is it, the Facebook.
Comments the truth.
That's right, bitch. Hello. I love my bitches. I love it. You know, I was looking online, and all the people that watch the show, I have 23% men, right? I think they're like from 19 years old to like 55. I don't know. Anyway, but I like your men. Your men that are watching, I love you. Mwah, okay. You're my bitches too, okay? But you're like, you know, hairy bitches and stuff. Okay. And then the men, I mean the women, I have like 68 or something like that, 67%, something like that. Women watch the show, and it's like, I think they're from ages like 30 or 28 to like 45. And so, you know, we're all bitches. We run this shit. What does Beyonce say? Who won the world? Who won this world? You know who the bitches? Hello. Goodbye. Mwah. Okay. So anyway, okay. So we have this. We have the cilantro. We have the tomatoes. We have the ajo. We have the shrimp, and then the olives. Now we have the avocado. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. Something about ceviche. I don't like mucho avocado, okay? Mucho avocado, you might as well eat a moco. I don't like that shit, okay? But you get an avocado that's not too mushy, okay? You're gonna get it in your palm, and you feel it. Ooh, reminds me of something, but I don't remember. You know? Oh, wait, this too. Ooh. Okay, we won't talk about that right now, okay? Anyway, okay, so you get 2 avocados, okay, like that. Squishy, 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 okay? Don't squish them too hard because they're bruised, okay? And when you're going to feel them, when you're in the market, okay? Don't squeeze them, because you squeeze it, and then you know it's right, but just do it kind of soft, like with your palm, like this. Ooh, kukuri, ay, okay. Anyway, okay, so now I'm gonna cut it. Now, you see, it's really beautiful inside. And this is not mushy, okay? This is nice and it's solid. Not real solid, it's not like hard, you know, like a nut. But it's, you know, it's got some consistency good. Or good consistency. And then I'm gonna cut it, okay? When you cut it, be careful, okay? Don't go all the way through, mijas, because you cut yourself. I had a friend who did that, and she cut herself all the way. And she cut herself really good, and she like bled all over the place. Then they had to go to the hospital. Okay, so don't push too hard. Okay, you can cut it like this. This is really good. And then you just put it in. Put it in like that. Okay, and it's kind of messy, I know. But, you know, sometimes your hand gets messy when you're dealing with stuff like this. Okay, so you see what I did? A pop poker? Ah, there goes the nut. Hello. Okay, so I'm cutting it. And see that? I just cut it inside of the avocado. And just be careful, just you know that if it's too soft, be careful, because like I say, you don't want to cut yourself. But look at it, see, has all the little squares inside. This is perfect for this. This is really good. And if you don't like avocado, or you don't like something that I'm putting in, like I always say, if you don't like it, leave it out, and then you don't have to have it. Like I have a friend, and she doesn't like avocado. She doesn't like olives. She doesn't like shrimp. She doesn't like onion. She doesn't like nothing. But then she come over, and I make this ceviche for her. And she's like, ay Dios, this is so good. She's white. She said it like this. Ay Dios, this is so good. Anyway, and it was, she ate it, and I said, you know, mija, guess what's in there? Can you guess? I don't know, but it's so good. She almost ate the whole damn bowl. And I was like, damn, shit, you like this shit, hello. Well, let me tell you what's in there, mija. It's Avocado. Ooh, you don't like that, do you? Well, guess what's in there? Ooh, trim. Oh, you don't like that either, do you? Well, guess what? It's in there. All that shit that you don't like, you're eating that shit right now, mija. Ha! That's what happens when you eat Mexican food. We know how to disguise it. Okay, so then you got this avocado. Okay, and we're gonna cut this one. And this one, like I said, is perfect. Perfect for this. Let's throw that nut away. Okay. You're gonna cut it. Watch, I'm gonna go all the way through this and I'm gonna bleed all over the place. And then I'm gonna need a tampon to put on my head. But you know, those things, sometimes they really work. If you're really bleeding a lot, you gotta get one of those big tampons, like the kind that really suck up a lot of your blood, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyway, I know we're not talking about this, right? But you know, it happens, okay? It's a part of life, I know, okay. Anyway, because you know, I have a heavy flow sometimes, and you know. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up. Someone told me I better shut up, okay? I'm gonna shut up right now. Okay, so I'm cutting this avocado. And we only have a couple more ingredients to put it here. Okay. And I squish it out, squish it out, squish it out. Now don't squish it too much, okay? Ooh, it's trying to escapar. No, you don't go nowhere, mija, okay? And this one's a little harder on the outside. Ay! Look at that. Porcaria. Okay. Now this is good. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Everything done. Now it's good. Okay, that's a little squishy. Okay, now I'm gonna add one of the last ingredients. And this is a jicama. I would have never thought to buy these things. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I was like, what the hell is this? Freaking hearted shit potato, I don't know. But, is it hurt? Quick. Some bitch, goodness. Okay. This one's being difficult, okay? These are, it's like a, okay. Porcaria. Okay. So this is like, it's a fruit. It's a fruit. And it looks like a potato, but it's not. No, papa, it's not. Okay. And it has this skin on the outside, and you gotta take it off. And it has like little hairs. Look at it, like a coconut, don't you see? Okay, like a coconut. But you just peel that off with your hands. You can do it with a knife if you want to too. But I just do it like this. You know what? I'm gonna use the knife. See how much easier that's stupid. I should have done it before. Okay. And all these little skins, these things right here, they just come right off. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut another piece. Be careful when you're cutting. It's kind of hard to cut. I don't know why. Look at it. It's a lot of water in there, and it's like a fruit. You can cut some of this, and then you peel it. You cut it in light slices, right? And then you put sal limon on it and chile limon. It's so good. I really like it a lot. Okay, so I don't mean to look outside. I saw somebody outside, and it scared me. Okay, but it's nobody. It's okay. So I'm cutting this. Okay, cut it off. And there it is. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this. What this does, it absorbs all the flavors, okay, of these seasonings. But it also gives a nice crunch to the ceviche. Okay. And like I said, you know, sometimes instead of this, if I don't have this, I'll use an apple. Okay, like a nice crispy apple. I use that. And if you don't have that, and you have some cabbage, you can use cabbage too. I use cabbage sometimes. But the thing with the cabbage is, if you use too much, you know how cabbage sometimes has kind of bitter. It tastes bitter. And you know, you don't want that flavor in your mouth. Or no. Okay, so don't use too much if you have it. Okay, so I'm cutting it. I'm not cut it so big, but you know, here it is. Okay.
Eric Holly said, I like your chuchilo.
My what? I don't think you know what you're saying.
Chuchilo? I don't know.
My sister is trying to say something that someone, Eric, I knew him when I was in Brazil. Oh, we were teaching all these little kids, right? These young men. And they were so crazy. Anyway, Eric, he was so fun. We used to have a good time. What?
He said table knife.
Table knife. Oh, kuchi. She didn't know what you were saying. She didn't know how to say it. Okay, sorry about that, Eric. Hello, Eric. He's so fun. He has a good time. I think he lives in Idaho.
And your
or something
cousin
like that.
Teresa.
Hello, Teresa. I love you, Squeaky.
She said, I love your shirt and headband.
Oh, thank you. It's for Louis Vuitton. Not really. I mean, it is somewhere. I don't know. Someone probably stole it when I was in New York. I bought it for $10. It's probably really like $900 for Louis Vuitton stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't have to pay that much. Okay, so we're done with all the ingredients. The physical ingredients. Now we have 2 limes, okay? And we're gonna cut those limes. Okay. And now the limes I'm gonna put aside for a second. Because there's one last ingredient that you know I gotta have. And it's cumin. Cumin for you. Cuminos. Cumin. Yeah. Cumin. Okay. Now I'm gonna crush this all up. And this is the last thing I put in it, except for all these seasonings. And I need to make this really little. So, you know, watch what I'm cutting it. Come here, look. Watch what I'm cutting it. If you want to cut this, go back and forth. Like that. And you can do this in a molcajete too. But today I gotta use my molcajete because I need to present it really pretty. And I don't want to use a molcajete for that. Okay. But you can use it in a molcajete. But like I said, sometimes it gets little pedras in there. And I don't like it. Hello, Besara Cliff. Hello, mija. I love you. I say you all the time with all your little grandchildren and stuff like that. You're all so pretty. She's so pretty. She makes good, pretty children. Her and her husband. They have a good recipe. They know how to cook, but in a different way. Okay. So then I put this in here. Okay, now watch. I'm gonna get this lime, and I'm gonna get all of this lime juice out. Okay. And it's okay if some of the little particles fall in there, the little thingies. I don't know what you call them, but it's okay, you get it in there. Okay, bye. Okay, look. I'm getting it all in there. You want all of the lime juice because the lime juice, it's the main ingredient, I think, that makes everything taste so good. You can use more.
Anaconda squeeze.
Anaconda squeeze. Who's that?
Esme.
Esma. And just squeeze. Nacho Libre. Hello. Okay, and then I squeeze them, make sure it gets all out. And it gets all over your fingers, but that's okay. Don't put it in your eye. Because sometimes, you know, you forget. I'll be cutting a jalapeno or something like that. I did this one time with some hottest chick ghost pepper. I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. But I had it. It was so hot. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where I was. I think I was in... Where were we? I think we were somewhere in like Washington. And so I made a look and just... It flew out of my hand. There it goes. Because it's slippery. Slippery little bastard. Okay. Here it goes. That's all the lime I have. So I guess that's it for me. Just that lime. Pendejo de que se estaba talking. That's why. Okay. So I got the cominos in. I got the lime. And now... I have the extra non-version olive oil porque she was a puta. Okay. Hello. You know what I'm talking about. We all have friends like that. They're all, you know. They want to go around. Anyway, okay. This is the sazonador. And I just put a little bit. You put it to taste, okay? And be careful, don't add too many of these different flavors. I add these flavors, okay? Because I like it.
Diana said, slippery when wet.
Diana, just a slippery when wet, mija. You know, mija, I know. That's another conversation. That's for when I go to San Antonio. But it's only for, it's for no children involved in that one, okay? Okay, so now this I have the chipotle lime. And I'm going to put it in. And I like a lot of it because I like the hot and I like the flavor of the chipotle. Okay, now... I miss it. Uy, cucuy! The chipotle got in my throat! Ay, Dios! I'm gonna die on my throat! Uy! The second time I almost died, que myself on my throat. Hello? first time I'm gonna have a damn fire right here in front of everybody, and then I'm the one who's starting the shit, and then here I am like I suck up the chipotle, cause you know I don't like to suck chipotle. Maybe other things, but not the chipotle. Wait, okay, this is not a family show, mijas. You probably know that, but no, okay, especially you watching it today. Okay, so I'm mixing it all up, and look, it's beautiful. This is gorgeous. The very first time I had ceviche, like I said, I tasted all this beautiful flavor in the ceviche. And it's very good. It's so good. I had some here. And I don't know who the hell told them that what the hell they served at me was ceviche. Because I don't know what the hell that shit was. But it was not ceviche. I don't know what it was.
Julie Poe just joined.
Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie. I went to see Julie with my friend, Preston. And she took us to the Mexican market, right? And we were talking. And my friend Preston, he's really white. I mean, I'm talking like Hitler white, okay? Hitler, okay? He's really white. And we went into the Mexican market. And Julie, because, you know, we're cousins, she said, hey, I'm gonna get some menudo, I'm gonna get some barbacoa, I'm gonna get some tripas, and whatever, okay, right? And Preston, he's like, I don't even know what the hell any of this stuff is. Just order for me and make I know what it is. If I see it, I can eat it. Because if I don't know what it is, it's not going in my mouth. Ay, pobrecito. He was so good. He was nice. We had a good time with Julie and her husband. Anyway, hello, Julie. I love you, mija. Miss you. And your mama, mija. Miss your mama. Ay, they're all... She's up in heaven right now, the Latina heaven with my mother. They're all going... I know, I love that.
Daniel Mejia said, keep it PG, please.
Daniel Mejia. Hello, mijo. How are you doing? Sorry about that. Keep it PG. But you know, it's not a family show. I don't like little people watching this, okay? Anyway, okay. Now, okay, I got it all mixed up, okay? Ooh, there goes in the trash. Okay, now, you want to serve it in something really pretty, okay? Oh, you know what? I forgot something. I forgot these onions. I forgot the onions. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to cut it really quick. Okay. I forgot. Mira, look. Sometimes you get something and you forget. Okay, it's a good thing I'm really fast.
Brenton's on.
Hello, Brenton.
He said, bish, chop for me. Said you got a bish bum.
He's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can put another one if you wanted to put it in, okay? I'm gonna cut that one off because I don't like the way it looks, okay? So I'm gonna cut really fast. Okay. Hi, Preston. How you doing? That's the one I was talking about, poor little pobrecito. He was so white. He didn't know what the hell was going on in where we were in, the Arizona, where the hell we were. I don't know. There were so many Mexicanos. He was like, I'm gonna get shot. You're not gonna get shot, mijo. Miguel, hola. Mijito, I love you. He was the one that, he sang with Esmeralda in a SeaWorld. Okay. Now, everything is ready, okay? Now, you wanna make it pretty, okay? We're gonna do this. Mama, mija. Would you take this, please? Thank you so much. Okay, be careful. Don't drop it. Ay, okay. Ay, Dios mío. Uy, cucuy. Okay, so this is a molcajete for all you gringos. Okay? And when you go to the restaurantes, right? A lot of times, when they want to serve it real pretty, they serve the ceviche in this. Okay? And look at it. It's so pretty. It's a big rock. It's hard. And it's heavy. Hello, Mary. Hello, Emmy. Her Joanne. I miss you, Mary. Her last name, Janelli. Janelli. Something like that. I don't know. It's just Italiano. No, her husband, he's Italian. Anyway, something like that. He's from Boston. Anyway, we love him. One time, I need me to take this. One time, I pretended on the phone that I was one of his friends. He was so upset when he found his friend. I thought he was gonna be the shit out of me. Hello. Anyway, okay. So now this is the ceviche. Okay. And we're gonna try it. Okay. And all you do is you get a tortilla, one of the crispy ones, you know, tortilla. And we're gonna try it, let's see. This is really good. I wish you could taste this, but you can't because you're there and I'm here. This is really good. I'm gonna put some more olive oil on it, girl. And make it all for you. This is really good, mijas. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do to make the ceviche, and it's really good. Just serve it like this in a big molcajete with the tortilla chips, and then this is like the thing that you eat before you eat the Mexican food. Okay. Dishes. Now remember, I still have my electronic recipe book that I'm doing for $10. You donate $10, you get one of the books, okay? And I have my logo now. I have it. You go online, look at my Cooking in the Keeshen with Constancia, and my logo is already made. Okay, and I know I said the book was gonna go up or the page or whatever, but it got bad. Something happened to the electronics. I don't know. Anyway, so the page is going to go up this week, so that you can help us raise some money for the book, and also to be able to the money to help the little children for Christmas. Okay, it's $10 per book. Okay, and if you want to donate more, you can donate more, like we said last week. Okay, I love you, bitches.
Susie, your sister said we could eat this sheet in a beat. Say sheet.
My sister loves this sheet. She said they could eat it in a minute, okay? Anyway, I love you, bitches. Everyone, go buy the book, okay? Because this is gonna go for a really good cause, okay? Because, and oh, when I do it, I'm gonna film it and everything so you can see me like, you know, Constancia, Santa Claus, or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, love you and have a really, really, really good day. Okay.